Well, members of the United Auto Workers walk off the job when the clock strikes midnight.
People across the country certainly watching closely as time is running out to reach a deal to avoid a strike. And 13 Action News reporter Josh Krupp continues team coverage now with how your elected officials are talking about this potential walkout. Josh?
Yeah, Christian Lee, let's start with Ohio's U.S. senators. Different but similar messages here. Neither want to see a strike happen, but both saying today they hope workers emerge from these talks with better wages. But they do have different thoughts about the role electric vehicles play in this whole strike debate. Senator Sherrod Brown, a Democrat, says he thinks workers need to stand their ground here to make sure EV jobs stay in the U.S., believing that the transition is coming no matter what happens. Meantime, Republican Senator J.D. Vance telling us today he believes the Biden administration is pushing to EVs too aggressively.
Still, way too many of the minerals, the components, the parts are manufactured in communist China. So if you're pushing the EV industry, you're pushing a lot of Ohio auto worker jobs into communist China. That's a bad deal for Ohio auto workers.
These companies plan to be overwhelmingly using batteries, making electric vehicles. That's their decision, to be sure. But I don't want those jobs, those politicians that whine, if they get their way, they're going to see these electric vehicles made in Japan and China and Taiwan and overseas. We went through that already.
Also hearing from Congresswoman Marcy Kaptur of Toledo telling us in a statement that she supports Northwest Ohio auto workers in their efforts to get a fair deal, saying the auto industry is the backbone of our regional economy and our workers deserve fair pay, quality health care benefits, and safety on the job. As for other elected officials here locally, Congressman Bob Latta hasn't returned our request for comment on a potential strike. Governor Mike DeWine's spokesperson telling us today they are respectfully declining to comment. Back to you.